Wow, check this out, he exists. The bull with the taste of chocolate. Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 is introducing us to new characters, and we're about to meet them all very soon. The trailer pretty much showed us everyone, but do we really know all of them? For instance, I have no clue. After what I've found, all I know is that I know nothing, which was definitely a shock to me. But I've discovered some more characters in Poppy Playtime for you. Even though the developers have leaked a lot, they love to surprise us. So the third chapter might just be packed with monsters in the upcoming updates, and maybe we'll get some new ones. Remember when I showed you the blueprint of the smiling creatures' houses? Well, the developers have rolled out an entire map of where these houses are and how they are situated relative to each other. Right in the middle, we have Catnap's house, a huge purple scratching post where the house sits. From it, there's a staircase, probably for guests. And our very own Catnap probably climbs into the house using this scratching post. Though it was initially unclear how the cat even gets inside. Off in the distance, we have Crafty Corn's castle, and nearby, Kickin' Chicken's house. On the opposite hill, we find Hoppy Hopscotch's carrot house. Quite easy to guess. And our cat's neighbors include Dogday with his kennel, and on the other side, a pigsty where Picky Piggy lives, while Bobby Bear Hug and Bubba Bubba Fant hang out by the water. So, with this map, we now kind of get the lay of the land in the Valley of Smiling Creatures and what they're supposed to do there, probably hang out and visit each other. In one episode they showed us, everyone went to visit Dogday. But as I've recently found out, these aren't the only smiling creatures around. If I didn't respect my followers, I'd have shown you the sheep. A cute little sheep, that's what they call it, but I found out it's just a fan sketch, even made by the developers themselves. Their artist drew a fan sketch. It's pretty funny and super realistic. And it's a nod to a YouTuber who also covers Poppy Playtime. And if you thought that was it, nope. There's another character showing up. Candy Cooper! Oh my gosh, who could that be? I'm guessing it's a raccoon with a lollipop scent that is a lollipop. And the badge on its collar, I assume, is a yellow lollipop. Candy Cooper, brave and daring creature. Candy always tries to make her friends happy and cheer them up. If something goes wrong, she always tries to find a solution to get things back on track. Well, it seems like she's a girl. Well, the description is quite similar to the others. But who is this Candy Cooper? She's not a cut character. Actually, it's quite simple. Fans of Poppy Playtime liked the design of the smiling creatures so much that they decided to create their characters. And they are very similar to the original ones. Several artists did this, and there are quite a lot of smiling creatures. And if you thought Candy Cooper was not enough, how about foxes? Meet the new fox named Freddy Foxtrot. She's also a girl, smells like cinnamon, and has a star-shaped badge. She also has a small piercing on her ears. Freddy is a cheeky and cheerful peace disturber. She always tries to find a new way to prank her friends. But usually she ends up getting caught in her own tricks, which means she's quite a clumsy character. When her friends are having fun, she always rushes to catch the first reaction. Always be careful, or you might get caught too. Ah, what a mischief maker. And by the way, what an interesting fox. Very beautiful and colorful, and something tells me it's a reference to the fennec fox. Quite cute animals, and maybe Freddy the Fox represents a fennec. But we have another fox like this, Kitsune. Such a fox doesn't exist. It's a mythical creature in Japanese mythology. A fox with supernatural abilities often plays the role of a trickster. And according to some beliefs, a kitsune can live for several thousand years, and this fox has a unique ability to transform into other animals or even a human. And these foxes are very similar, at least in terms of fur coloration. Maybe it's a reference to kitsune. But anyway, there's a normal fox from the third artist, actually. It's a fox that smells like coffee. Oh yes, coffee! Meet Flicky Foxtrot, and if Flicky smells like coffee, then his badge is a bumblebee, which might be some keychain or something like a wristwatch or bracelet, but it's a bumblebee, and oh my, he's so modest, so shy. And yes, Flicky is the shyest among creatures, quiet, gentle, ready to tell the rest that acting cautiously might be the best solution, and this little fox gets scared easily, but always follows his friends into new adventures. And here is also mentioned the character Kickin' Chicken, that very rooster from the original. Apparently they have some special relationship naturally, I mean friendship, what else? And it seems Flicky is the complete opposite of Kickin' Chicken. If our chick is all cool and confident, then Flicky the Fox is shy and quiet, and he's a fox. Foxes, as you understand, don't really like roosters or chickens. They eat them. And the next artist drew a doggy, apparently a buddy for Dog Day. And why not? She loves compliments. Well, who doesn't? And this doggy is named Musical Melody. Her badge accordingly features a musical note pendant, and her scent is cherry blossom. And it's not just any cherry. You know when various buds on a cherry tree bloom, flowers appear, and the smell is incredible. So it's not the full cherry, but what blooms on it for now. Well, Musical Melody is a purebred pup who loves to charm her friends with her beautiful vocals, which is no surprise why she's called Musical Melody, because she sings so beautifully. She lives to entertain and to keep her natural curls in check. Ah, so that's the deal. It seems to me, or is there a hint of vanity here? Because usually when describing a smiling animal, it's mentioned that they love to hang out and are always with friends. Even among the fan-favorite smiling creatures, this was noticeable. But here, wow, she lives to maintain her natural curls. And you thought that was all? Nope, we also have a bull named Bull Bullino with a chocolate scent. And our bull is chocolatey. And here, without too much imagination, they decided to hang a bell on him. Let's say it's his distinguishing feature. Though his distinguishing feature is also a ring in his nose. And here, the drawing is pretty good, a bit more, and I would have thought it's that same artist who drew the fan-favorite sheep, but no, it's a completely different artist. He even managed to fit the bull into the company of the original smiling creatures. And he fits in very well. If you don't look closely at the picture, you won't notice much difference. Here, I only see smiling creatures and then oops, what's this? A bull? No way! That should be the reaction of someone seeing this bull picture for the first time. I've noticed him for a while, but didn't pay as much attention to him as I do now. So, who is he? A bull, logically. But what a magnificent name, Bull Bullino. Apparently it's a nod to his Spanish heritage where bullfighting was popular at the time. But is our Bullino really that aggressive? We all know that if a group doesn't have a big member, it's a bad team. Among animals, a strong bull is a true friend, but above all, a professional in music. Seems like someone's got competition. And why in music? He handles instruments very delicately and teaches his friends how to use them correctly. I guess he's more of a bell expert. The author really intrigued me. Honestly, I would like to see him among the smiling creatures the most. Maybe his house could look like a barn. Or referring to his love for musical instruments, you could build a house in the shape of one of the musical instruments, like a bell. Why not? Actually, there are a lot of these fan-made characters, and I've shown far from all of them. So, which one did you like the most? And who would you like to see among the smiling creatures? Write your opinion in the comments.